Hi, Leo. Welcome to your yearly Oracle reading for 2019. So, this is going to be career, life purpose, and work focused. Okay, so it's going to cover the period of 2019, but also you could be feeling those energies when you're watching it. Okay, so let's get started, guys. So I have already shuffled. I'm using a few decks, so I didn't want to waste time shuffling too many. I have like one, two, three, four. So this is Life Purpose and Oracle card deck by Doreen Virtue. And you do start with children. Okay, so children will be a main factor for a lot of you. I'm hearing like children are coming in. So some of you might even, who knows, get pregnant. If you're a man watching, you could become a father. So if you're not ready, this is something, it's telling you to have some caution there. But regardless, because this is a life purpose reading too, I do feel that your life purpose does involve helping, teaching, and healing children. Okay. So for some of you, it could be actually being a teacher and helping children. But for others, I do strongly feel that children are a major part of your life purpose, okay? And that's part of the work that you need to do being here on earth, okay? So for those of you maybe who have children, I don't know, maybe you feel maybe you could be doing more, maybe you don't have a job or you don't have a career. Well, having children, that is a job, okay? So that's a lot of work. So, tap yourself on the back if maybe you've been out of the job market for a long time, but you've stayed at home, you've raised a lot of children, okay, or youth. Maybe you're taking care of family members' children, okay. This could apply, to anyone. But overall, this is saying, don't worry, you're very much on the right path. Okay, so that's a message coming strongly that I need to give out to you. For those of you worried or wondering that maybe you're not on the right path or that maybe you're stressing, you should be doing more. Okay, so it's saying you're very well supported. Okay, towards finding work if you're looking for work, finding work that's in alignment with you, that serves your inner child, something that your inner child always loved to do. Some of you might even be going back to your childhood dreams. Okay, so bringing forward something you've done when you were a child or in your teenage years or anything like that. Okay. But I do feel a lot of you here with the school card, a lot of you might be going back to school or teaching in a school setting. Okay. So that's a strong confirmation there. Okay. And school doesn't have to be, you don't have to. Maybe some of you are going from your bachelor's to your master's, and that's great. That's, telling you you're on the right path. But it could also mean, studying online. It could mean taking a few workshops. It could be just taking courses slowly until you get a degree. It might take a little longer than usual. But it's saying that school is part of your life purpose, okay? Don't forget, sometimes it's not what we study. Like most of the time, the thing that I studied where I was like, that totally I didn't do anything with that, I met like really interesting people in that field or in that course. So sometimes you're guided to go to school to maybe get in touch or meet like-minded individuals or people that could be helping you in some way towards your life purpose. It could be now, it could be 5 or 10 years down the road when you reconnect. So you never know this big plan that Creator has. Okay, so nothing is gone to waste. Okay, so I am hearing that. And a lot of you Leos are really good with children. Okay, so this is definitely, if children too, they don't have to be kids like 3, 5 years old. It could be teaching people who are at the beginning stages of learning something. Okay, so this could even be teaching adults, but it's like symbolizing that they don't know anything about the subject. Okay. So your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children, okay? And also going back to school in some way. Could even be that you're studying from books, okay? And I'm looking at this one here as well. So the healer card could be that you're in, going to a hospital that's helping children in the medical field, something, maybe helping sick kids. Or kids with like disability or anything like that, okay? So you have the spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others. Okay, healing doesn't have to be in a conventional center like medical lab or hospital or any traditional healing setting like nurse, doctor, surgeon. Could be that, okay? It could definitely be that. It could also be healing arts, okay? And I'm seeing the word hearts here, so I saw like healing, like healing hearts. It could be cardiologist as well, but the healing arts as well. So for those of you who are into alternative medicine or healing overall, like maybe with Reiki or crystals or anything like that, or even just helping people. It could be something simple like a healer. It could be someone that smiles in like customer service and tells you how great you look that day. It could be just someone that at the right time, at the right place, picks up your energy, okay? So this is saying you have the ability when you come close to people, you bring a smile, okay, to their face, okay? So this is like very important because you are a light worker, it's saying, and you're here to raise the vibration of the planet and to pick people up where they've been, maybe depressed, a little bit down, and you're just sent there at the right time to help them. Whether it's in a traditional or, spiritual sense, you're guiding them in some way to better themselves, to better their lives, to make them happier in some way. Oh, and look at this one here. Your families are extending, okay? So it could be through marriage. I'm seeing a lot of kids here. Some of you, who knows, maybe you give birth to like 5 kids or twins or something, but your social circle, your family circle is extending. All right. So you're going to be very busy this year. Maybe even helping your family. Okay. So loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose. Okay, so for those of you who, again, you feel like maybe you're giving too much time and you're not focusing on your own needs, this is part of your life purpose, is helping family and friends, okay? And especially this year, I do feel that you will have more responsibility in regards to the way you're living, your home life, and just in general, who it is that you consider family, okay? So some family might be coming to the surface, and it's something that you have to deal with, okay, and discuss. Or you're choosing through, maybe you're actually blood relatives, maybe you don't connect with them, maybe you're on a search to find your own tribe, okay, to find who you feel connects to you, to connects to your soul, that supports you, okay. So you don't have to stay in a negative, situation if you're around family members or friends that make you feel down or they make you feel bad, or it's just, not giving you any motivation. Like, you choose like who to surround yourself with is what I'm saying, okay? So roommates could be family, friends could be family. Like, you really define what family is to you. Okay, so definitely, if you've been thinking of extending your family, definitely that's coming in the cards. And this is it's a strong part of your life purpose, okay? Might be some surprises. That's what I'm getting this year. Some surprises regarding children. I'm just trying to see what else it's showing here. Oh my gosh, look at this. Like, even maybe some of you will have family coming from abroad. Okay, because I see like a huge family circle, or a huge place or company, or maybe just some institution where it's like filled with children. Okay, so that's something like a lot of social time and focus around family. Okay. So yeah, here it is. I mean, for those of you who are in limbo, that you don't know what steps to take next, you're kind of in a transition. So this could feel a little uncomfortable for some of you right now. You're not sure where to put your energy. Okay, so you're embarking upon a career that brings you joy, abundance, and something that you desire and deserve. Okay, and this is saying that the angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. So this sometimes requires for you to turn your back on something that's run its course, its purpose, that there's no growth, it's stagnant. So you're spreading your wings, you're taking a leap of faith into the unknown, turning your back on something that's no longer serving you, or a lifestyle that's no longer serving you. Okay, and you're branching out, trying to find new opportunities out there. But yeah, this stage won't be easy. If you're in a transition and you're jumping, from one job to the other, you're in the middle of job hunting, Just, take it day by day. Make sure you balance your schedule out. You're, giving time to your family, you're eating right, you're exercising, and you're listening to your heart and the vibration it's giving. When you're meeting with an employer, when you're going out there, see what's like matching to your soul, okay? Because your body will give you signs on where you need to be. Like if you're getting a headache, if you're getting like a draining feeling, a stomach ache, you're just, something's rubbing you the right way. Okay, that's like your instinct talking to you. So really pay attention to that. And write it down, guys. Like write down what it is you dream about. And if there's a lot of things you want to do, tell yourself, okay, for 2019, what am I going to work on? What am I going to check off my list to get closer to my dream? All right. So definitely you're in a career change. And it's telling you to follow your heart, okay? Sometimes it's hard to do that right away if you're already in a job that pays all the bills, but plan one step at a time, maybe an hour a day, maybe an hour a week. Set realistic goals that you'll tell yourself, all right, I'm going to focus on this. If I want the project to be completed in 6 months, then I need to make a plan how to get there. Because if you don't, then 1 month passes, 2 months, and then, a year goes by and you're like, oh man, like I had all this time, like I would have been done by now. All right. So just make the plan now, okay? It's never too late to start, okay? So overall, it's not going to be a dull year. There's a lot of changes happening for a lot of you, a lot of transition, a lot of action happening around you on your life purpose, okay? A lot of you follow your heart. It's the main message. You might need a little bit of schooling, like a certificate to kind of give you the confidence to move forward to the next thing that you want to do, okay? And overall, I'm really feeling a healer, like a helper type of, personality type. So this is saying something that's meaningful to you is like to help change the world, make it a better place, and reach each child at a time or each person at a time and just uplift people along the way. Okay, so you want work that's meaningful, that will help you make a difference towards people's lives moving forward. Okay, so this is your abundance message is attracting, not chasing. Okay, so it's saying anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of the fears underlying chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. Okay, so this could be like, I feel some of you might be trying too hard or getting stressed out to achieve what it is that you need. So it's telling you to just like go in receiving mode. Just take a chill pill. No, just take a little stand back, okay? Because sometimes when you're worried about problems, you're trying to solve it, you're just creating more anxiety for yourself. So sometimes like surrender's coming in big time for you, okay? So you really need to surrender the situation to source, and you'll be led wow, tongue-tied. You'll be guided every step of the way, okay? So yeah, just looking at what's you're grateful for instead of complaining, I don't have this, and trying to like force something to happen. So focus already what you're grateful for. Okay, see whatever it is that you're experiencing now. Maybe it's you're learning patience. Okay, so tell yourself, this is going to help me with more patience or stamina or discipline, anything like that. Okay, so focus on attracting, not chasing this year. So don't force any outcomes, because the more you stress and have fear, it doesn't mean it won't come to you. It just means that you'll delay the process a little bit, okay? Because I'm a believer, if something's meant for you, it's gonna come to you. Like if you're meant to do something in this lifetime, it's gonna happen. But again, the universe does send opportunities, so it's knowing, when to grab them, okay? So that's interesting. All right, let's see your skills cards. Let's see interesting. You got the same stuff like Gemini. So that's funny. I don't know if maybe you're connected with a Gemini. Is it a Gemini? Yeah, it's a Gemini. Yeah, you guys got the exact 3 cards. Holy. So maybe you'll be collaborating with a Gemini. Who knows? But yeah, you got all artistic skills. So a lot of you Leos, you're great in entertainment, performing events. You could even be thinking of, acting on the side or singing or getting in front of the public eye. It could even be sales. It could be for children or any group to entertain them or demonstrate products in some way. So there's something that has to do with performing, being in front of a crowd and the public eye, or holding events, setting up events, event planning, anything like that. So you have people are drawn to you, okay? You're like the center of attention. So anywhere where you're in the face of the public, you'd really thrive, all right? And breaking molds, this is like going against the routine of like what society considers like normal, okay? So this is like breaking or bending the rules a little bit, creating new ways of living, doing it differently, okay? It could be anything at all. It could even be how your family setup is, It's like I just thought of Modern Family, like yeah, so it's how it applies to you. You're kind of changing that traditional view of things, okay? So anything you feel is right for you, do it, because it's going to inspire other people to carve new paths in their life and get inspired to, try out a different lifestyle or task or project or maybe career path or anything like that, okay? We're always in creation of ourselves, and that affects our society. So we're creating our society along the way. Look how many things have been different then and now. So it's really growing in many different ways. Design. So maybe some of you are interested in home decor, maybe web design, maybe you're creating your own business or website. Okay, so designing things, that's a skill that you have for a lot of you. So that could mean anything. Again, it could be you're in marketing, advertising, designing clothing. Okay, so how does this apply to you? Designing things. All right, because I'm just throwing out like different career paths. I don't know every career path that exists under designing, but like you're going to know how this applies to the job or career you've been considering. So it requires some of these skills, performing events, doing it differently, designing things. So really cool. So let's see. So these are the workplace cards. There's about 70 if any of you are interested. So there's like keywords around work only. So they're really accurate. Like you could even do readings with them, ask them do like a Celtic cross spread, saying what career path will you do next, or yes or no, like what this job will bring me, what are the negatives, and it answers you. So it's interesting, and that you can find that on my Etsy page. Okay, so you have punctuality. All right, so some of you, I feel, to focus on that, like being on time, but for the others, like it could be just total obvious, but for the others it could be that maybe you're running late, or maybe you're not on time for your work. You've been confronted about it because there's something telling you there that maybe whatever it is that you're doing has run its course and you're not that passionate about it anymore. So that's one message I'm getting with punctuality. Okay, getting somewhere on time. Okay, and that could be punctuality, even dealing with like deadlines or projects or anything like that. So that's the main thing that's coming to me with this card. But try to because I do see you're going to have an overwhelming kind of year in a good way, but also in a stressful way, just because I see a lot of like focus on work, and then there's like family too in the way. It's like a lot of things that you're dealing with, or you have to take responsibility for, like your family situation and then your work. There's like two different things I'm seeing for a lot of you that you're worried about. and maybe you're at school at the same time. So this is a busy year for you. So I'm really feeling that you need some time to really balance, take each day at a time, because it will affect your punctuality, and maybe you're having like sleepless nights, or you're just going to bed really late because you're overworked. So really take it day by day and focus on your health and well-being, you're exercising, you're eating right, and going to bed on time, okay? So nothing, is more important than having your health, because you can't deal with these situations like family or whatever it is that you're dealing with unless you're good yourself and you've got good sleep, good rest. So that's a biggie, because when I first saw it I was like, really? But Leos are on time, like they're pretty punctual. So I kind of got thrown off when I first saw it, but a few messages came through from there, so that's really interesting. So anyways, you're going to have a really exciting year. If this, relates to you, leave a comment, whatever it is that you like. If you even got some ideas, write them down for others to see as well. Maybe I missed something. So yeah, just make the space a place to share. Okay, so I wish you all the best, all the success in the world, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.